This is Rara, the Easter week celebration in Haiti. Preparation for Rara begins on Ash Wednesday and culminates on Easter weekend. The spirit of Rara is in its traditional music and dance. Rara bands move through towns, villages, and countryside, showing off their dancers and musicians. Much of the music centers around the sound of a bamboo trumpet called a vaccine. Davomar Vilma is a Met Rara, or president of a Rara band. He puts together the band and oversees the preparation and ceremonies. This year, he and his assistants go to the mountains to cut down bamboo to make the vaccine. The vaccine is one of many Haitian traditions that can be traced to Central and Western Africa. Similar trumpets are used by the Banda people of the Congo. The bamboo stalks are cut down, trimmed, measured, and sawed into sections. The joints are pierced to form the mouthpiece. Voodoo is the popular religion of Haiti, practiced by 85% of the population, but Catholicism is the official religion. However, during Easter week, the voodoo spirits, of which there are hundreds, are in a state of penitence. The ceremonies that take place this week ask the spirits for protection for the Rara bands as they travel the roads. On Tuesday night of Easter week, Davomar Vilma is organizing a ceremony for the patron spirit of his Rara band. It's Baron Samedi, spirit of the cemetery. People are buying candles for the procession to the graveyard. The ceremony at the graveyard begins with prayers asking Baron Samedi for protection. And a chicken is sacrificed as food for the spirit. And someone is possessed. Like most voodoo ceremonies, the music, dancing, and singing continue late into the night. And everyone shares their clarin, the popular drink in Haiti. For the Rara band, it may mean a continuous day and night celebration until Easter weekend. On the night before Good Friday, the people in Croix de Bouquet, a rural village near Port-au-Prince, are having a send-off for their Rara band. It takes place in a humfur, a voodoo temple. These women are dancing around the potomitan, the pole where the spirits enter. They're performing a popular Rara dance, a dance of love, centered in belly movements. When the band goes out on the road, everyone will be doing it. The man who is dancing with them is Pierre Pateau Telmac, the voodoo priest of this temple and president of this Rara band. In Telemach's Rara band, the vaccines are made from metal. The hand-beaten petrodrum, along with the other drums, are hung around the shoulders so they can be played while the band marches down the road. Other typical Rara instruments are the snare drum, called the kais, the maracas, and the metal scraper, called a garage. Another popular Rara instrument is the metal trumpet. Most of the trumpets, horns, scrapers, and rattles are made in the famous iron market in downtown Port-au-Prince, the capital city of Haiti. The instruments are made from recycled metal, often from coffee cans. Because it's Rara week, these metal workers are primarily making instruments, but they also make a variety of household items in the same way. Another traditional instrument of Rara is the baton, used by the Majojon dancers in each Rara band. Batons were used by the dancers in Dahomey, the Sudan, and Congo. Each Rara band has at least 2 special dancers called Majojon, who wear handmade costumes and perform solo dances. These Majojon have stuffed their bellies to accentuate their movements. The full-footed stepping and the isolated knee and shoulder movements can be traced to West Africa. Telemach's band, including dancers and singers, will take to the road after this celebration. It's early Good Friday morning, and this is a voodoo temple in Bourg-Champagne. The Ungun, or voodoo priest, is Louis Jacques. He and his assistants are making salutations to the 4 cardinal points of the crossroads around the Potomatin. In this ceremony, they will ask several spirits to protect their Rara band. These women are unsi. They assist the priest. In this ceremony, they form the chorus. The songs of Rara are usually satirical, often written against someone, like a popular or political personality, and they're filled with double meanings. The Ungun is using corn maze to draw a veve, an intricate symbol for the spirit. Each spirit in the voodoo pantheon has its own particular veve, although individual details may be added by the priest. The veve indicates which spirit is being addressed or invoked. This is the Veve for Erzulie Dantor, goddess of love. When several Veves are going to be drawn, they will draw a circle around the poto mitin. The tradition of Rara can be traced back to pre-revolutionary days, when once a year the slaves were allowed to complain to the plantation owners. They transformed their complaints into a performance, after which they would ask for money for their singing and dancing. This is the Veve for Legba, the first spirit in voodoo. He represents wisdom and age. Legba is the master of the mystical barrier between men and the spirits. No spirits show themselves without Legba's permission. He holds the key to the spiritual world. Legba is guardian of the gates and by extension of the home, roads, and pathways. Since the Rara band will be traveling on roads through the countryside, Legba's protection is called for. The Rara band from Bourg-Champagne is off. They will perform for spectators, in front of private homes, or for people on the road. The money they collect goes toward the cost of putting together the band, the instruments, and the costumes. The Mage aux Gens of the Bourg-Champagne band are doing a dance in a house at the side of the road. It's noon on Good Friday, and this is another Rara band in a voodoo temple near Carrefour de Fort. The voodoo priest and maître Rara is Jean-Louis Baptiste. He's invoking the protection of Erzulie Dantor, goddess of love, before sending his Rara band down the road. Baptiste's band takes to the road. They will travel down the highway to Carrefour de Fort, where Rara bands from all over the south are gathering. It's mid-afternoon on Good Friday, and this is Carrefour de Fort, where Rara bands converge to display their dancing and musical skill. The bands from Carrefour are moving down the highway to Leogan, another central gathering place for Rara on Good Friday. The colonel of a Rara band directs the group and keeps people in line. The whip dates back to slavery, but they're used symbolically now, usually to clear space for dancing. The sun is setting on Good Friday, and these Rara bands will be playing late into the night. Some will travel the roads until Easter Sunday, when Rara is over.